In the meantime, the Transmission Company of Nigeria has commissioned a 664-megawatt transformer in Lagos. Chief Executive Officer of TCN, Usman Mohammed, says the company remains committed to improving power transmission and its distribution remains unshaken.
The management of the Transmission Company of Nigeria and Ikeja Electric meet here as part of an oversight function to fine-tune details of reconductoring of power lines in Lagos. The ability to restore power lines' capacity in the region has a 6-month timeline, and all parties here have their work cut out.
What we are doing here actually is the commissioning ceremony for changing those old wires to a new wire they call gap conductor that can carry 2.5 times the capacity of the current wire that you see, and can withstand temperature higher than the current wire. It can withstand up to 210 degrees centigrade, which is better than the current wire, and it's lighter than the wire that you see now. So it will not have problem for the towers, and that is exactly what we do. So that will improve the power supply, box supply to Ikeja Electric, and that's why you see the chairman is here with me, because of the importance of this project.
The phases of the execution of the project across the state is illustrated for clarity purposes, followed by the attendant issue of right-of-way and other mitigating factors.
Lagos State Government is the custodian of land in Lagos, and they are the one that grant right of occupancy to anybody in Lagos. So the government of Lagos is partnering with both TCN and Ikeja Disco to ensure that this work is completed. We are almost 80% on the Ikorodu-Shagamu reconstruction line, but we are also going to do the line from Egbin to Ikorodu and then Ikorodu to Maryland. And several other places we are going to do the same reconducting.
A fresh assurance is given in terms of priority distribution of electricity.
The key thing for us is that for those in residential areas, they must have light at night. For those in industrial areas, they must have light during the daytime. Those are the two constants to us.
It's over 6 years since the privatization of the power sector, but getting the right mix for pricing is still a missing element. Hence the call for cost-reflective tariffs.
In Nigeria, we still have extremely low tariff compared to other nations around West Africa, even in Africa. And if that be the case, electricity, like I've said timelessly, is a global product. So invariably, there's a pricing formula associated with it. If the price of electricity is 10 naira and you are selling electricity in Nigeria at 6 naira, what government is doing with the 1-point-something trillion that has been claimed is that the difference is what government says they are providing. So it's not as if government has given money to the private sector or whatever. No, government has not given money to the private sector. What government has done is to subsidize the sector in terms of the difference in the cost of service and the tariff.
The concluding discussion here settles with one voice. Every Nigerian deserves better power supply.